Hey, what's happening, guys? First of all, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This is just going to be a quick little video here for this project I set up for the 4th of July. And what we have here is a 24 LED Neopixel ring. So these are the WS2812B RGB individually addressable LEDs in the 50/50 package. And what we've done is we set them up to do a red, white, and blue thing for the 4th of July. They're pretty simple to use. They have 3 connections on them. They have a red, well, it has to be red, but mine have red for power, black for ground, and yellow for data. And the hookup is incredibly simple. Let's zoom in here and take a look. So if we look here, you can see that we have the red plugged into our plus 5 volt rail and the black plugged into our ground, and our data is going to pin digital 6. Now, Adafruit recommends that you put 1,000 microfarad capacitor across the power rail as close to the Neopixel wiring as you can get. So I don't have 1,000, but there's 470. That'll do the job just fine. Now, since the Neopixels can use quite a bit of power, I'm using this external power supply over here to power both the Neopixels and the Arduino. And you can see the Arduino is getting its voltage or its power there through the VN pin and ground. This will take up to a 12 volt DC input source, and the 2 rails it has here are individually adjustable as 5 volt off or 3.3 volt depending on where you put that jumper. And this is output rated at about 700 millivolts or milliamps. So that'll work real nice to handle our power needs, and this capacitor will keep things nice and smooth for the Neopixels. Now, if you thought the setup was easy, wait till you see the code. Alright, let's take a look at the code for the 4th of July patriotic lights. The first thing you're going to notice is we need to include the Adafruit Neopixel library. That's to control our lights. Then we have one defined, which is pin 6. You can choose any pin you want. I've just chosen pin 6 here, no big deal. The next thing we're going to do is create an instance of Adafruit Neopixel called strip. And here are the arguments. You have your number of LEDs, what pin it's attached to, and the way they're laid out. And if you check out the header file for that library, it'll explain to you what these different arguments here are. But this one, Neo RGB plus Neo 800 kilohertz, is the most common one. Next in our setup, we have strip.begin, which starts up the strip, and strip.show, which initializes all the pixels to off since we haven't done anything to them. Next, we're going to have our main loop here, which does this function called theater chase, first in red, then white, and then blue. So this is what you're specifying here is the colors. These are your RGB colors. They go from 0 to 255 in order of brightness. So 127 in the first position is about 50% brightness on red. And then this number out here is your delay. So 50 millisecond delay. Now here we have white, which is all colors on at half brightness. And here we have blue with just blue at half brightness. Now here is our function for the theater chase, which takes 2 arguments, the C and the weight. So here they are. There's the C for the color, and there's the weight. And through a couple of for loops, what it simply does with this command right here, strip.set pixel color, which pixel, which color, and it turns on every third one. And then it turns off every third one. So basically the same thing, but in reverse. And that's it. That's the whole code. So you've seen the easy setup. You've seen the super easy code. Let's put 12 volts onto our power supply here. And hit the on button. So we have our red, white, and blue patriotic lights. I know that they can be a little hard to see there. Let me see if I get a piece of paper and put over that. Might make it a little bit easier to see the colors. There we go, red, blue, white. So that gives you a better idea of what they look like. And remember, these are only at half brightness and they're still incredibly bright. You can do this with any type of these WS2812Bs. It doesn't have to be the ring. And you take this, you can stick it up on your window, or you could power this from a 18650. Put it in your car. Although red and blue blinking lights in your car, I don't know if I'd recommend that, but it's a cool decoration and it'll catch people's attention. And it was super simple. I mean, I made that in less than 10 minutes. So that's it for today. Go enjoy your Father's Day. Enjoy your family. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and being a part of my day and being a part of this little community we've created here. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, and please share some of these videos to help build the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.